Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to just touch base with you and let you know what's going on. I just finished another tutorial. It's a watermelon tutorial. So if you want to learn how to paint watermelon and you've never painted before, this is going to be super easy for you to do. I'm going to take you through step by step and show you exactly how to do it. How to mix the colors, and you just have to have regular acrylic paints, nothing special for this one. It's so much fun. Who doesn't love watermelon? And the beauty of a piece of watermelon to me is it's just fabulous to look at the colors in a watermelon. So here is the tutorial. It's on an 8x10 canvas, and I give you a materials list. You have a traceable to print out that you trace onto your canvas right here, so you don't have to guess at where to put your seeds or anything. And you print it out. You can print out a picture of this finished painting in the tutorial if you need it for reference, and you just paint with me step by step. Don't you just want to take a bite? Yum yum. I said that often over the Christmas holidays with my little granddaughter. To get her to eat, I would just take a bite of something and I would say, yum, 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 yum. And that always did the trick. She thought if I thought it was yummy, it must be yummy. So here is the watermelon tutorial. If you're interested, click on the link below the video and I will take you straight over to the class. It's $35. You have lifetime access to any class you ever purchase of mine. And so that means you can watch it over and over again and have lifetime access to it. Stop and start it anywhere you want. You can paint it in the comfort of your home. You can have friends sitting there with you painting. You can paint with your family members. So it's really fun and you can learn how to paint. So here it is. So that's on the lighter side of what I wanted to say in my video today. I have a not as light side to say in my video today. I just want to say I love you all, and I'm always appreciating the support that you give me. Look at that hair, I tell you what. I appreciate the support that you're always giving me, the encouragement. Goodness, my hair is a wreck. And I have had people in the last 2 years, if I said anything that was about my faith or about being a Christian, I've had people say, why do you talk about that? Because we don't want to hear about it, or I'm not interested. So if you're not interested in what I've got to say in the next few minutes, it's about my mother, then turn the video off and move on. I would prefer that you don't comment in a negative way below my video, because I have the option to just delete it. And I typically don't delete comments that people make. I typically leave them unless they are really rude. And that's not been very often. I've been very fortunate and blessed that I have very sweet comments for the most part. Occasionally somebody will say, oh, that's not art, or, that doesn't look like a butterfly, or, whatever. And it's like, okay, thank you, and move on. It is my channel, and I do what I love, and I share what I love with people, and you don't have to always agree with me, You don't have to like everything I paint. There's things that I don't like that I paint, so, we all have our tastes. But what I wanted to say is I am a Christian, and my faith has sustained me. I'm 56 years old. It has sustained me most of my life, and especially through a 23-year marriage that was not a lot of fun. During that time frame, we had 2 sons, and my oldest son got into drugs at the age of 13 or 14 years old and made our lives hell. And so needless to say, our marriage did not survive that, but we were together 23 years. I got divorced. My son has been into rehab 3 times so far and is still fighting addiction. And I don't even know where he is right now. He's in Tennessee or somewhere. I've had to cut him off. So I've had a lot of crap in my life. I remarried a second time and lost my husband to cancer. So I've been through that. And I'm married now for a third time to Greg. We've been married 5 years. I'm very happy and very blessed to have him in my life. He's my biggest fan, so I'm thankful for that. But I can honestly say that if it weren't for my faith, I don't think I would be on this earth anymore. And that is the truth. And my faith has carried me through ups and downs through my lifetime. And I do believe in the power of prayer. So if you're a person who is a Christian or who does believe in the power of prayer or a higher power, I am soliciting you to pray for me and my family, for my mother especially. This is what I'm wanting to say all along is my mother is dying of cancer. And she had breast cancer. Well, okay, so let's go back in time. Over 10 years ago, she had a stroke, and it partially paralyzed one side of her body, messed up her speech and that kind of thing. She made some recovery, but never has been the same since. She has a little bit of slurred speech, and she was able to walk, but she kind of drags one foot and has been, kind of, she has to have someone come in and help her bathe and dress and that kind of thing. And she's in her 80s, early 80s. She was diagnosed with breast cancer probably, 4 or 5 years ago, and made it through and was in remission. And, she's had issues with a little bit of depression and things because we have her in a beautiful apartment. She has someone that stays with her and helps her with eating and getting dressed and things like that. But there's 4 girls in my family, and we all have jobs and work, and several of us are not even close by. She's in Missouri right now. And she's fallen a few times in the past few years because of her inability to fully use her right side of her body. And 2 nights ago, she fell at her apartment, has a black eye, couldn't speak, that kind of thing. So our helper took her had the ambulance come and pick her up and take her to the hospital. And she's been there since, and they did check, and she did not have a stroke again. But what they did discover they did some more intensive scans, and what they did discover is that the cancer is back with a vengeance. It's in her lymph nodes, in her breast, in her bones, in her kidney, lungs, and she's experiencing heart failure. So it's, and she doesn't want any life-saving options. She decided that multiple years ago after my father passed away in his sleep. They had been married over 50 years. So it's been her intentions all along in the last several years that she wanted no kind of intervention for cancer or her heart or anything, related that would be life-saving and possibly extend her life. She's not interested in that. She's ready to go home and be with her husband in heaven, my daddy. And so if you will just pray for me and for my mother, I've got peace because I truly trust in God that the right thing is going to happen, whatever it may be, whether I choose it to be or not. But the main thing is I just want her to have comfort. She's not in pain at this point. She'll probably go into a nursing home and have, full care, and hospice may even be involved. And we don't know how long she has left. And that's okay. But I just want prayers for as many of you that can pray for her. Her name is Elizabeth. That she will just finish out the days that she has left on this earth in a comfortable and pain-free manner. That's what I pray for. because I've had friends and my husband that passed away of cancer and all. I've had people that suffered, and it's very hard to watch and not be able to do anything for your loved ones, that kind of thing. So I just don't want her to go through that. So if you'll just pray for Elizabeth and also for my son Justin too, the one that's struggles with addiction. I always want to keep him in your prayers as well. That anyway, that Elizabeth will just live out her final days with her family around and in a happy state and not in pain or confusion and that kind of thing that can happen with a lot of this. So I just ask for that, if you will. I really appreciate it. I do believe in the power of prayer, and I totally want you to pray for her, if you will. So thank you so much. I didn't mean for this video to be so long. I didn't want it to be preachy, and if you're not into prayer and Christian faith and that kind of thing, just pass it by, okay? But I do have friends and followers out there that I know that do support me in this, and I just ask for your support. So thank you so much, and I will see you on the next video. I can't wait. I've got Heather Mater's beautiful, beautiful pour that I put a quick little video out on that I'm going to paint a peacock on. I've got some more angel paintings to do that people have commissioned from me, so I've got quite a bit to do. So I'm just kind of trying to get some of that done, and I'll be ready to kind of travel to the Missouri area or possibly Nashville, Tennessee, if we can get her moved to Nashville where another sister lives. We're going to try to get her to a place where family can get to her a little bit easier because 2 of us live in North Carolina. So have a great day. I love you all, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.